As the title suggests, I'm going to be playing a Trick Room team. This Trick Room team I'm playing is in Gen 7. Trick Room didn't exist until Gen 4, and it wasn't really relatively good or on a lot of Pokemon until later gens. So I'm playing a Gen 7 Trick Room team. I call this team I labeled it the Slingshot Right Special because the original generation that I started playing competitive in was Generation 7. I played that when it was still like the new meta. And when playing Gen 7, one of my favorite playstyles was Trick Room, and this Trick Room team you see here is a close version to the original Trick Room team I made. That was the first time I had ever got top 100 in the world on a ladder, was utilizing a team with these 6 Pokemon. The sets were probably different. I remembered most of the sets in my noggin here, but I didn't have the original team to go off of, so some of the sets may be different by a move, or some of the EVs might be slightly different, but let's just go right into it. So the Trick Room lead is Cresselia. Cresselia sometimes runs Mental Herb so that it can block Taunt, but I use Magic Coat. Magic Coat blocks non-damaging moves, so not only can you block Taunt, but you can also bounce back hazards, which on a team with a Fire type and a Fire type and a Fire type and an Ice type, Stealth Rocks up can be extremely annoying. So having Cresselia block hazards and set them up on the opposing team early is a really great thing to have because that's not a common move. Usually on the Trick Room set, you'll see Trick Room, Lunar Dance, Moonlight, and then Ice Beam. I got rid of Moonlight as a healing move because I have this berry that restores half health at 1/4 HP. And with Cresselia, a lot of times you'll be healing up once, but then you'll just be Lunar Dance healing another Pokemon. So it's not a Pokemon that exactly needs longevity. It just needs to come in and set Trick Room up, ideally like twice. Porygon 2 here, we have a defensive Porygon 2 set with Trick Room, Recover, Tri Attack, and Ice Beam. Originally I had Trace on this when I was like testing this team, but I found that Trace is just Trace copies your opponent's ability, but a lot of times the abilities you copy aren't exactly ideal or don't help you much. So I went with Download instead, which basically gives you a special attack or attack boost based on the Pokemon you can come in on. And that's like a 50-50 coin flip. Either you get the special attack boost and it's great, or you get the attack boost and it does nothing. But I think that 50-50 chance of having basically a choice specs on my Tri Attack and Ice Beam is worth it compared to Trace, which, to be honest, Trace, the only times that comes into play a lot is with like tracing intimidates on Pokemon like Landorus or things like that, or like tracing Iron Barbs on a Ferrothorn and them hitting you. But besides in these cases, I found Download is more consistent. Next up, we have Magearna. The traditional Magearna set is for Trick Room is a Trick Room with Fior Cannon or Fluor Cannon. I don't know how to pronounce it. And then the Z move, Farium Z. Instead, on mine, I do Trick Room with Electrium Z. The reason I do this, and this is true to my original Trick Room team, is because of Toxapex. A lot of times Magearna will have like Trick Room, a Fairy move, an Ice move, and then like Flash Cannon or something, and can't really do much to Toxapex. But with the Electrium Z, you can sometimes surprise and take it out, so that's a huge thing, especially because Toxapex kind of walls Crawdaunt, and unless you're boosted up with Earthquakes, even Mega Abomasnow and Marowak can't do a ton to it, so that's kind of the reason for that. Also, it's just like the snowball effect with Dazzling Gleam over Fluor Cannon. Fluor Cannon's kind of like a Draco Meteor. It drops your special attack by 2. And if you're using Magearna as like a win condition late game, like setting up and getting boost with Soul Heart, which gives you a boost each time you get a kill, if you're using a move that lowers your special attack by 2, now you can no longer sweep. And then next up, we have Mega Abomasnow, Swords Dance, Ice Shard, Woodhammer, Earthquake. This is a physical Mega Abomasnow set. Woodhammer's crazy damage. Unfortunately, the recoil is pretty rough. Earthquake is great because sometimes, being an ice and grass type, something like Heatran will come in and you can get an Earthquake, take it out. Ice Shard's good as priority too because with a Swords Dance, that Ice Shard off that massive 132 attack is doing a lot of damage. Next up, Marowak. Ooh, gotta switch this ability here. I had it on Cursed Body. I went on Rockhead. Just gonna make sure all the abilities are right too. Adaptability. Yeah, I should have done that before I started this. Yep, there we go. We're all good. Rockhead makes Flare Blitz have no recoil. Shadow Bone is a good 85 damage physical ghost move with a chance of lowering their defense. Earthquake is good. And the good thing about Marowak with, Thick Club is its attacks do so much damage that with a Swords Dance, even after an Intimidate, Flare Blitz still takes out Landorus, which is crazy. I know we talk about Landorus a lot, but if you play any Gen 7, you'll know that Landorus is a huge threat. I mean, I haven't played Gen 7 in a while. Like, it's been many months, maybe even a year since I played Gen 7, until recently trying out the Trick Room team again. And I made a couple changes. And like I said, I don't remember the set specifically, because I was basically remaking the team by my noggin here. So these sets I know are the exact same. The Crawdaunt, the Marowak, the Mega Abomasnow, and the Magearna, I know those are the exact same. The Porygon 2 and Cresselia sets I think might be slightly different. But regardless, let's get into the game here and try this puppy out. I only did like one test run with this team off camera. It did okay. It didn't do great, but I was also rusty because, like I mentioned, haven't played Gen 7 in a while. And if you're not new to my channel and if you've been watching my videos lately, I've been playing a lot of Gen 2 and Gen 3, which mechanically is a lot different than Gen 7. And just power level and power creep and other things. Like, it's very... Old gens versus new gens are very different. Obviously, it's Pokemon at the end of the day. Same concept. Wipe out your opponent's team before they wipe out yours. But, there's some fundamental differences from the older gens. And then I'm going right into a rain team here. So, whoops, didn't mean to click that. So, yeah, they're going to be setting up the rain. That's good that I have Mega Abomasnow, though, because setting up Snow Warning, I can get rid of the rain. And not only can I get rid of the rain with Snow Warning, but when you Mega Evolve, it resets the snow or the hail. It's called Snow Warning, but it's like hail falling down. So whether you call it snow or hail, that's fine. But regardless, good mod to have into this team. Especially Woodhammer into Swampert, Greninja. Even Woodhammer into Pelipper after boost is basically a one-shot. Same with Arachnid. And Earthquake into Magearna. Massive Ice Shards into Tornadus Therian. Like, my Mega Abomasnow is going to go crazy this game. I just know it. Also, Water Boosted Crawdaunt moves is going to go crazy. Electrium Z is going to go crazy. My team is extremely good into rain. I just realized that. Thunderbolt on Porygon 2. Like, I'm going to have a good time. My Marowak's basically useless. My Marowak's like sacking fodder because, Fire Ghost Ground ain't doing much, but... Speaking of sacking fodder, I might just switch it in and have it die, and then get a good switch in. Yeah. That may seem dumb, just switching in and dying, but honestly, what was he going to do? Like, truly, what was he going to do? I'm going to come right in, and I'm just going to Swords Dance. The reason I didn't switch to the Mega yet is because I want to be able to set up the hail again. So I'm just going to go for Earthquake. I got a crit, but I didn't need it. Yeah, like I said, the reason I'm staying is regular is because I want to be able to... I think I'm just going to Mega Evolve and just go for Ice Shard because I think Ice Shard will two-shot him as he switches. That's fine. I'm debating if I should stay in. My defense isn't super high, but at the same time, my HP is pretty high. But yeah, I don't think I should risk it, because if I risk it and end up dying, then, this mod's so good in his team. And that's the thing with Trick Room, too. You just got to play very offensively. Like, it may seem crazy that I sacrificed my Marowak so early, but look at the Marowak into this team. It's a fire type and a ghost type, and he has a bunch of water types and even a water dark type. Like, he wasn't doing jack. Ooh, that liquidation did a lot. I'm just going to go for... he has basically nothing to switch into this, so I'm just going to go for a Thunderbolt. If he switches in Swampert, we'll figure that out as we go. Yeah. I'm just going to switch right into Crawdaunt here. I'm really tempted. I was really tempted just to switch into my Mega Abomasnow, but I had a feeling he'd probably go Pelipper to get up the rain here. I'm just gonna go for Crab Hammer because it might not be very effective, but wait, no, he probably has Water Absorb on Aqua Arachnid, so I think I'm just gonna go for knockoff. Probably gonna U-turn out. Yeah, that's fine. Unfortunately, his Pelipper is still alive, so he can come back in to set up the rain, which is kind of unfortunate. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna stay in and just go for a friggin' knockoff. I mean, I can't knock off his item because he's obviously Mega, but it'll still do solid damage. Yeah, like look at that friggin' damage. And he went for Stealth Rocks. How greedy. I mean, I get Stealth Rocks is good into my... What the hell is this guy doing? Holy shoot. You just let your Swampert, your Pelipper, and Tornadus all get mutilated, and I don't even have Trick Room up. Huh. I feel like he's going to go for like Flying MZ or some shit, but I think I'm just going to stay in and go for knockoff because I don't have much to lose here, and I'd rather just absorb that Supersonic Sky Strike with him rather than have one of my Trick Room users get hit with that. Yeah. See, Magearna and my Abomasnow can basically win the game under the right conditions. I think I'm just going to go Porygon 2 here. Get an attack boost, which is whatever. Oh, shoot, he has Taunt. I wouldn't think he'd have Taunt on the Z move set, but oh well. We're just going to go Tri Attack. Tri Attack should do okay damage into Aqua Arachnid. Also, Tri Attack has a 20% chance to, freeze, pair, or burn, so that's also kind of good. Ooh. Oh, he got the defense drop too. That's fine. I'm gonna die here, but it's okay. I accept my fate. Oh, actually, that's not good. That's really not good. Oh, did he have a Custap Berry? Just gonna go for Trick Room. I'm hoping his Liquidation or Bug move might knock me into range for my heal. It didn't, unfortunately. I'm just going to go for Psychic. Shoot. I should have gone for Lunar Dance. Alright, I'm just going to go for Lunar Dance. Shoot, this really isn't good. I'm thinking I'm still winning the game with Magearna here. Like, especially because his Swampert is so injured, I think I could just spam Dazzling Gleam. Because who's coming in on Dazzling Gleam? No one. How did he outspeed me? He must have been extremely low speed to outspeed me. That's kind of crazy. And the defense drop to add insult to injury. Unfortunately, gosh darn it. That defense drop was really rough. Really rough. Yeah. I might just be cooked here. Obviously, I'm going to try to get the Trick Room up, but, even without the crit, I was cooked there. Mega Abomasnow. Yeah, I almost have to just go Wood Hammer. Like, even if he goes a Flying type, I kind of have to go Wood Hammer because I can't be pretty and go for an Ice move into friggin' Greninja. Yeah, so I kind of got to go Wood Hammer here. And yeah, he goes Pelipper, but it's like, I need to do that because if he stayed in, I just lose. Just straight up. I'm just going to go for Ice Shard. I can still win here. Water does like no damage to me because I'm Ice and Grass, so I double resist. Now Dark Pulse is going to do a good amount of damage. The one thing I'm worrying about is a flinch, because if I get flinched, I just straight up lose the game. But I don't think one Dark Pulse is going to kill me from 71% health, especially because I'm max HP. And my Spadef really isn't that bad. So, yeah, we kill him with Wood Hammer. Good. Win the game. GG's. That was a good first start there. And I even died to the recoil. That's kind of funny. Thinking back on the game, I think Cresselia, when I switched him in and got taunted, that was really rough. I didn't think he had. I didn't think he had taunt, to be honest. I know Tornadus runs taunt a lot, but usually on the sets that have a Z move, they can't fit it. But yeah, not a bad first game. And the thing with Trick Room too is Trick Room's never going to be pretty. Even the games you win are going to come down to the wire. Because a lot of times, to keep Trick Room up in singles at least, you basically just have to sacrifice Mons a lot. It's like get Trick Room up, get a few kills, sacrifice the Mons, set it back up. Going into a Sand team here. Like Sand Semi-Stall. Because, you got Clefable, you got, I forget his name, Celesteela, Toxapex. See, Toxapex, that, that McGearn is going to come in handy. I think I'm just going to lead with Porygon 2 here and just see how it goes. Oh, I should have led with Cresselia and just Magic Guard. You're definitely going for friggin' rocks. Shit, yeah. Saw that coming a mile away. Oh, well. Knockoff. Yeah, I definitely should have gone Cresselia. I'm just going to spam Tri-Attack. I don't even care. I'm trying to get, like, you're probably Magic Guard anyway, so status doesn't matter, but shoot. If I get a crit, you're donezo. I'm just going to spam Tri-Attack. I'm bound to get something eventually. Bound to get a proc eventually. Oh, you got rid of my special attack bonus, bastard. Yeah, we're off to a shaky friggin' start. Holy shit. You go for Trick Room. Yeah, it's not the way it should have been. And I don't even want to switch because Knockoff just mutilates Marowak. But Moonblast kind of mutilates Crawdaunt. And a special attack drop would be bad on Magearna. So, like, I didn't even realize how bad my team is into Clefable until, like, this second. Shoot, I guess we're just going Mega Bombs. Like, I really don't have a good switch into this, like, whatsoever. Okay, we're good. Knockoff did nothing. I'm gonna Sword Stance up. I'll just Mega Evolve. There's no need to stay as normal. Great, I do nothing into this guy. Yeah, and Chris, he usually runs a fire move, so I think I'm just gonna go Marowak right into the friggin' rocks here. Yeah. Oh, he went for Protect. I really want to be bold and just SD because I feel like you're going to switch in Toxapex, but I think I'm just going to go the obvious move and just go Flare Blitz. Yeah, whatever. You switch Toxapex. We get it. You're so good. Well, Toxapex has like no speed, so I think I'm just going to go Earthquake because I can live a single Scald, I think. I think I'm chilling. Toxic Spikes. Chat, are we cooked? Are we cooked, chat? I honestly want to keep Marowak because of how good he is in like hit Celesteela and Excadrill and all these people, but yeah, I'm switching out into that bastard. Yeah, at least Magearna's not really bothered by Stealth Rocks and Toxic Spikes much. Holy shoot, how many damage did that do? 48! Damn. Chat, we're cooked. GG's. I think 2 surfs will put me into the range of my berry. Not even. It might put me in range of my berry. That'd be nice. Because if I can get the Trick Room up, heal up, that'd be pretty cool. That'd be pretty chill. I feel like he's just going to go for those like seeds or whatever. So I kind of want to go for Magic Coat. You know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going for Magic Coat. This may seem dumb, but I swear he's going Leech Seed. Yes! Let's go. Holy Predict. Holy Predict. Holy Predict. Can we put a Holy Predict in the chat, ladies and gentlemen? Oh, yay, the guy can't do anything into. Havok, let's go. Dude, Holy Predict. Holy Predict. Holy Predict. And come to find out, Trick Room is ass. I'm just good at the game. The most humble man on earth, ladies and gentlemen. Ooh, that crit probably mattered, not gonna lie. Like 50-50, that crit mattered. I say 50-50 because I have high special attack set, but it wasn't really super effective or anything. But, yeah, I kind of want to keep him alive, Lunar Dance into him, because I can literally just Dazzling Gleam my way through his team besides Clefable. But I really don't want him to get a boost with Surf. I don't want him to become, like, Super Mega Greninja with Battle Bond. But I don't really have a switch in. I haven't used my Aga Berry yet, so I think I'm just going to... I hate to do this, but I got to sacrifice Marowak. Bro's got to go. I've sacrificed Marowak 2 games now, but, like, you got to do what you got to do in these trying times, ladies and gentlemen. He should put me in the range of my berry. I'm just going to Trick Room and Lunar Dance pass to McGearin and then try to win the game. He got a crit. Oh... That like ruined my whole plan. That was brutal. Brutal. I'm just gonna go Woodhammer. I think Woodhammer into Ice Shard will just kill like anyone on his team. Except for Clefable, obviously, because why would it kill Clefable? I'm just gonna go for another Woodhammer. I die, that's fine. Please let me get Trick Room up. Yeah, I can get Trick Room up for free at least. Okay, that's doing nothing. See, but no one on my team wants to take a Moonblast. Crawdaunt, can you live one Moonblast, please? Please, please, please. I really want to switch into Crawdaunt to not waste Trick Room turns, but I really can't take a Moonblast. Ooh, Dazzling Gleam's going to be good. Solid damage, solid damage. Alright, just going to go Dazzling Gleam again. I don't know why he switched. His best bet was to just stay in and just spam Moonblast and try to get a drop. Bro's low-key throwing. And by low-key throwing, I mean he's high-key throwing. 121 speed. Yeah. Okay. And I know he specs because of how much damage that Surf did, so he's stuck with Water Shuriken as his move. So I'm going to switch in Porygon and try to get Trick Room back up. Well, I'm going to recover and then try to get Trick Room back up. Hopefully he doesn't get a lot of these, because it's kind of like a roll based on how many like you get. Because my goal is to get Trick Room up and then just die. That's the goal. The goal is to get Trick Room up and die. With the sand and the poison, it's actually helping me just die. Because I don't want to... This sounds stupid, but it's like, ideally I just die and get my free pivot into Crawdaunt. That's why I'm not healing. Because if I even get 2 turns and I can just Crab Hammer... He killed me. What he should have done... Okay, chat, if you're watching this... If you're in the position of my opponent, don't kill me. Keep healing to waste these turns. That may seem counterintuitive, but now I basically get Crawdaunt in to outspeed Clefable. If Trick Room was gone, his Clefable would just outspeed me, take me out. But now I can basically just Crab Hammer twice and win the game. Well, I'd have to Crab Hammer 3 times because Crab Hammer is not going to kill Greninja first try, but it will kill him on the second one because even though it's resisted, it's 100 damage move, Choice Band adaptability, like... Holy shoot, it just one-shot. That's crazy. I mean, he was at like 80-some%, but that surprised me. But that shows you how frail Greninja is. I mean, he's got like 3 million special attack and speed, so it's got to even out somehow. But, you know, we're off to a good start. I'm just going to search up Greninja's, just Greninja stats here, because I haven't played Gen 7 in a while. So, Ash Greninja. Yeah, freaking 153 special attack. How was that never banned? How was that not Ubers? 132 speed. Yeah, but here comes the defenses. 72 and 71. So, you know, that shows you. I also remember Mind Blown is a fire type attack on Blacephalon that deals like half of your own health, but does like a crazy amount of damage. It's like 150 or something. And I remember that Mind Blown always one-shot Greninja. And I had multiple times where I would like, with my choice specs Blacephalon, where people would switch in Greninja as I used Mind Blown, and even at 100% health, they just insta-died. I think that's the only reason that Ash Greninja didn't get banned in Gen 7. I mean, it got tweaked in Gen 9, they like nerfed it, but you know, that would have been insane with Terra, basically like a Protean and Ash Greninja one. But yeah, I think the only reason it didn't get the ban hammer is just because it's like a paperweight on defense. The best Pokemon in Gen 7 are definitely Magearna, Ash Greninja, and Landorus, and it's not even close. They're just so, you know, Magearna and Landorus are just so incredibly versatile. And then Greninja is just the most click buttons Pokemon. Which, I mean, so is Crawdaunt. Crawdaunt's basically just Greninja on physical attack. It's a water dark type that just spams water dark type moves. But the thing that limits Crawdaunt is it has terrible speeds. You have to set up Trick Room. And Crawdaunt isn't only used on Trick Room though. Like, Crawdaunt's a decent Pokemon. Like, if you have a regular team, you can actually put Crawdaunt on. But, you know, speed's definitely a factor. Like, it's a good wall breaker without Trick Room, but it's like, you know, basically everyone and your grandmother can outspeed the damn thing. Magearna was a good lead into this because he sent out freaking Keldeo. I'm just gonna be, I want to be super predictable and go Thunderbolt, but I think Trick Room's probably the play. I'm just gonna go Thunderbolt. Yeah, he subs up. This is probably like Sub Call Mind. That's usually what that is, like Sub Call Mind, Surf, whatever. I'm just gonna go for Trick Room. I was gonna go for another Thunderbolt, but I had a feeling he was gonna go Diggersby there. I think I'm just gonna go Crawdaunt and just start crab hammering because he has 2 ground types, a water type. Holy cow! That's gotta be banded. That was insane levels of damage there. Yeah, but literally, Crabhammer cooks his team. Like, cooks his team. Because Weavile resisted, but Weavile falls into the Ash Greninja category of being like a paperweight. Like, Weavile ain't switching into Crabhammer. And even Keldeo can take 1, but it's not taking 2. And it's not going to have Vacuum Wave on that kind of set. It's not banded? How are you dealing that much damage? How did Diggersby take out Crawdaunt? I get you have huge power. Like, I get Diggersby's got, like, a high attack stat. Like, I don't want you to think I'm, like, dumb, like not knowing that he's got huge power. But, like, that's insane. Earthquake into quick attack taking out Crawdaunt's insane. I get Crawdaunt's not exactly known for his friggin'... I know Crawdaunt's not exactly known for his defensive prowess, but that's an insane amount of damage. I'm just going to LARP like I'm going for an ice move and just get a sword stance up. But he's probably just going to go into friggin' Charizard here. Screw it, I'm switching out. I'm just going to go... Please switch. I'm just fingers crossed he switches to Charizard. Oh, and he just stays in. Oh, this might be it. Like, I might just lose this friggin' game. Bad predictions. Diggersby having 2 million attack. No, I don't want to lose Marowak. I'm switching out to Cresselia. I'm switching out to... Please go Earthquake. Okay, he went Earthquake. I wonder what he could even have for his last move. Maybe like Ice Punch? I don't know. I really don't know. It's beyond me. It's beyond me. Shoot, we should have sent in Cresselia earlier. We're kind of eating that. Don't go Earthquake. Please just don't go Earthquake. Don't go Earthquake. Don't go Earthquake. Fuck. So over. It's so over. Earthquake into Cresselia, bro. The play of the century. It's Jover. I'm done. On to the next one. Bro just clicks buttons, zero prediction, IQ of 20. Just, oh, I click Earthquake, oh, I click Earthquake. But the real travesty isn't even my predictions or my opponent just spamming moves. It's the fact that Earthquake into Quick Attack killed Crawdaunt like straight up. I didn't think I would have to soft pivot a water type with max HP into a ground normal type. I didn't think that was something I'd have to do. It'd be one thing if he used frustration into like quick, but whatever. This is a very hyper offensive team, so this is going to be a good match for my hyper offensive team is going to be a good match for my team here because we're both just running very offensive teams, so it's going to just come down to the better player for the most part. Probably Z move Kyurem. Mew's always interesting on hyper offense because that might be like a set up stealth rocks and blow up, or it may be like a screens Mew. Ash Greninja's always doing the same thing. Tapu Koko's always doing the same thing. I hope you have a Z. Tapu Koko usually runs taunt, so I'm gonna Magic Coat once and then Trick Room. Magic Coat. Oh, he's Light Screen. Never mind. I'm gonna go for Trick Room. See, I was thinking the screens user was gonna be Mew, but it was Tapu Koko. Very interesting. Probably like double screens pivot. Yeah, probably like double screens and then like U-turn or something. I don't know who to go to here. I'm gonna just go Porygon 2 just because it can heal. There's a lot going on the screen, like Trick Room, Electric Terrain, Light Screen, Reflect. I did get the special attack boost though, which will help a little bit. I hope he switches in Landorus because I do have Ice Beam, so even through screens, I'll take him out with Ice Beam. Mawile. Yeah, I don't really have anything to hit Mawile, at least with him. I'm just going to go hard Marowak. I just hope he doesn't go for like knockoff or something crazy. Play rough is fine. Oh, wait, it's not fine because you got a friggin' attack drop. What the heck? What the heck? Oh, yeah, I forgot he has Sucker Punch. See, this is what happens when you don't play a tier for a long time. I just forget what moves Pokemon have and such. I'm just gonna go for Earthquake straight up. Just gonna Mega Evolve, go for Earthquake. He might have Fire Punch, but like, who else am I gonna switch him in? Am I just gonna switch in Crawdaunt and just get Play Rough to death? Holy cow, that's some insane damage. Insane threat right here. Insane threat of biblical proportion here. Nah, I want to keep him. I'm switching in Cresselia. Yeah, because he went for Sucker Punch. These screens should be going off soon anyways. Trick Room. Alright, somebody's dying here. Somebody's dying here, chat. Come on. I really liked Abomasnow into his team. Might be ashamed to let him go. Because here's the thing. Even if I Lunar Dance past into that, Sucker Punch is just going to straight up kill me. Like, I don't see me living that. Live and let die. I might just stay in and die with him. I'm just going to go for friggin' Psychic. I know Psychic's going to do no damage because he's a Steel Fairy type, but I'm hoping he just Sucker Punch just takes me out, and then I can go from there and try to take him out. Because if I Lunar Dance pass into friggin' Abomasnow's cooked. Like, he's just done for. So this was the better play here. Thunderbolt should take him out from here. 36%. Yeah, Thunderbolt should take him out. Sucker Punch doing 40 is crazy, not gonna lie. Craziness. Mega Mawile, elite threat. Mega Mawile would even work on my team, to be honest, over Mega Abomasnow. The only reason I didn't have him on the original team and I don't have him on this team, even though he's objectively probably the best Trick Room Mega, is because if I have Mega Mawile on my team, then I have Mega Mawile weak to Earthquake, Marowak weak to Earthquake, and Magearna weak to Earthquake. And I get that I have Cresselia with Levitate, but one Levitate Mon is not saving you from half your team being weak to ground. Especially when Landorus is objectively like top 3 in the game. Just gonna go Dazzling Gleam here. I don't know what his plan was there. I think this is still gonna do a ton of damage, if not kill. Well, it didn't kill, but it still did a ton of damage here. I'm just gonna go for another one. I'm putting myself in a good position here. Sack or Ninja, okay. Honestly, that was probably the right play on his part. So if my opponent's watching this, yeah, that was the right play. Because you got to think Earthquake's good into my team. Besides Abomasnow, is pretty good into my team. U-turn's good into Chrononaut. Tapu Koko's good. Yeah, I want to keep Mega Abomasnow because honestly, Woodhammer and Ice Shard just deletes this guy's team. But nah, I'm just gonna switch him in. Earthquake's gonna do nothing if you go for Earthquake. Yeah, live that. I'm just gonna get off a cheeky little Ice Shard. Even Tapu Koko, like 2 Ice Shards and then Hail is gonna be decent. I feel like he's gonna try to set up a screen though, so I'm just gonna go for Woodhammer. Nah, he went for U-turn. But if he was setting up a screen, I would have rather gone for Woodhammer. Also, this Tapu Koko's lights reflect U-turn, so his item is like Light Clay. So, like, this isn't much of a threat. If I can just set up Trick Room, I honestly think Magearna or Crawdaunt can win. Actually, Crawdaunt can't win because, Kieran Black has not taken any damage from Crabhammer. Honestly, Dark Moves would win, but that's a defensive Tapu Koko. I'm just trying to think the right play here. I think Porygon 2 and just going for Trick Room's the play. Dang it, I got an attack boost instead of special attack. Whatever, we're going Trick Room. Z move Mew. Z Genesis Supernova, so then sets up Psychic Train, that's fine. No more priority moves, so I can't use, Aqua Jet, but that's whatever. I'm not even going to heal just because I want to keep the Trick Room up and get Magearna in, so I'm just going to go for Tri Attack here. A status would have been nice. Earth Power. Why'd you go Earth Power? Oh, probably thought I was going Magearna. That's fair. My special attack is so minuscule. Actually, screw it. I'm staying in and just recovering because I can set it up again with him. Yeah, Psychic Train's only up 1 more turn, so I'm just going to heal up because his Psychics are going to start dealing a lot less damage. I always forget how bulky Porygon 2 is with, Eviolite. Like 354 defense and 447 special defense. Like, I'm chilling. Gonna set up another terrain here. Oh, but he got the special defense drop. That's rough. Just gonna go Tri Attack. I'll probably, I think I'll live 1 Psychic, die to the next one. Yeah, just gonna go another Tri Attack, yep. I haven't revealed I have Ice Beam. So I can Ice Beam his Landorus Therian. Well, no, his Landorus is at like 16 health. So his Landorus ain't doing shoot anyways. Yeah, I'm just gonna come in and. I don't know the right play here. I'm just gonna Tri Attack. I feel like you're just gonna set up screens. Yeah, you set up Light Screen. Gonna recover and then set up Trick Room. Honestly, I wonder if he even has Thunderbolt as his last move. It might even be like Taunt or something. No, I doubt it's Taunt because he would have stayed in to taunt me. So I don't know what his last move is. Just gonna whatever his last move is doesn't matter. I'm going for Trick Room. Ooh, Life Orb. I'm just gonna go for Tri Attack here and then die. That's the move. I find it funny for how much I've spammed Tri Attack the last couple games. I've yet to get any Para, Burn, Freeze, nothing. Alright, I'm just gonna... Oh, he still has screens up. He still has screens up, so I think I'm just gonna come in and just crunch. That might be the move. Yeah, crunch is the move. I'm just gonna come in and crunch. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Because even Tapu Koko at 36, he ain't living a crunch. Nobody's living a crunch. Crunch coming in hot. Yeah, I think I just win by just spamming Crunch, unironically. Because even with that attack drop, Even with that attack drop, Tapu Koko ain't living no crunch. You ain't living no crunch. Oh wait, you're living a crunch. Sorry, I got startled. You know, I'm gonna be a bum, and I'm just gonna go for the Aqua Jet win here. He keeps U-turning. What's his last move? I'm really curious. It must not be an attack move because he'd just be spamming Thunderbolt with Electric Terrain up. So I'm very curious what his last move is. GG's. All right, well, that's all I have for you for this Trick Room gameplay. I really like this. This was fun. I haven't played Gen 7 in so long, and I was just really interested in trying out this Trick Room team because, like I said, this is like very close to the team that got me to my first top 100 placement back in maybe 2021 or 2022, somewhere in there. Definitely like 4 years or so ago. So yeah, I hope you enjoy this gameplay, and if you like modern generations and want to see more, let me know, because I do mainly play Gen 2 and Gen 3 on this channel, and if you like seeing me just switch it up once in a while, do Trick Room Team, do some fun gameplay content like this, be sure to let me know. And if you like this gameplay, feel free to like and subscribe. If you think Crawdaunt is the best thing since sliced bread, feel free to like and subscribe. And if you think most of my opponents are idiots and I'm a genius and I never do anything wrong even when I lose, then you got to be sure to like and subscribe.